Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing K-1 fiancé visas. We're specifically discussing prior arrest records and how these impact K-1 fiancé visas. Now, there's kind of two ways to look at this. Prior arrest record of the petitioner, that's the American who's petitioning on behalf of a foreign fiancé. In this case, let's presume a Thai fiancé. And then there's Thai arrest records associated with the foreign fiancé, the Thai fiancé. So two different things happening here during sort of the initial phases involving the Department of Homeland Security. The arrest record of the petitioner will oftentimes be of a major concern to the adjudicating officers within that agency. Meanwhile, when you're dealing with what I call the back end of the process, the embassy is very concerned with matters involving what's called legal grounds of inadmissibility, determining if someone is legally inadmissible to the United States. And prior arrest record will have an impact upon that analysis. And let's be clear, just because someone has a prior arrest record, for example, a Thai national, it does not necessarily mean it's going to be impossible to ultimately get a K-1 visa. It's just going to depend on the circumstances of said arrest. There's certain crimes, there's certain citations that are not considered legal grounds of inadmissibility, and there are other things that are. Notably also, it's not necessary to be arrested. There's certain illicit activity that could be deemed a ground of inadmissibility even if you're not arrested for it. Things like drug use, drug trafficking, human trafficking, things like crimes involving moral turpitude, prostitution, even where there is no arrest for one of those things. If a Thai national has been involved with such activity, they may be inadmissible for a K-1 visa. They may be denied for a K-1 visa, and it may be required to do something like an I-601 waiver. There may be other remedies depending on the circumstances. With respect to an American's prior criminal history, the impact on the processing of the case will depend very greatly on the nature of the underlying arrest record. Under either case, it really is a pretty good idea to contact a legal professional, gain some insight and guidance into how best to proceed.